You have a, yes, it wasn't in there. Okay, okay, we're on the record in two cases. First case is cause number 3215008, and the second case is cause number 3215110. Both cases are solved the state of Texas versus Jordan Amber. We have Ms. Amber who is present in the courtroom, and I have before me in both cases a motion to revoke probation. Ms. Amber is represented here by her attorney, Mr. John Macy. Now, Mr. Macy, you had an announcement that you would like to make to the court?
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Amber has another case pending, which is 3245008. It's set on the trial docket, I believe, on April the 14th. Unlike, it's a new charge. It's not actually, it's a basis for the MPRPs.
Okay,
I'm trying to work out, and I think I did work out a deal to dispose of all three cases.
okay,
However, Ms. Ambers tells me that she's on public housing and she has children, or you have one child or two?
Three, well,
Three.
two, no.
And she gets public assistance housing, and she has to find a house and sign the documents by March 20th, or else she's going to lose her housing. So we'd ask the court to let me continue all three cases and put them together sometime after March 20th, and at that time, I'm anticipating that we'll be able to dispose of all three cases at the same time. The offer is a period of time in jail. And so if she goes to jail today, she's going to end up losing her public housing. And so we'd ask the court's indulgence to give us a couple of weeks.
I mean, if you just need to set it for a plea date certain, that's all you have to do is announce that you need to set it on a plea date certain. I mean, in regards to, the public housing, I mean, I don't see how that relates to the case. I mean, that doesn't have anything to do. Now, did you get your discovery in the case?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have an offer?
Yes.
Okay, so you just need time to.
Just need to, set it for, if we could set it for a plea date after March the 20th, I think that would solve all.
Okay, let me ask you, now, see, we got the two motions to revoke probation.
Yes,
And then you have this,
it's a Class B theft.
yes, a theft offense.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, now that case wasn't set on today's docket. I don't see that number.
No, it's
here.
not on today's docket. They put it on, I
When
believe.
when is the trial?
Trial docket for April 14th.
Okay, so we
All
want to,
three of these cases were on the trial docket, but for that hearing, we moved these two.
now, let me ask you, said you have requested a hearing? Now, so let me, did you request like a contested hearing? Was that the?
I didn't request a requested hearing, however, they were put on the trial docket. When I got the cases, they were already put on the trial docket. I don't believe I ever requested it. You had Bruce Smith was your attorney before? Or am I
Mr. Holmes.
somebody else?
Yeah, please put your mic on a mute. Now, what were you saying?
It may be, I may be confusing her with
Look
another
out,
case.
when was the case last reset? Do we know? Or when was it set on? We should have a copy of that notice, the reset for the trial docket on the other case. Give her that case number.
It was in December.
Okay.
This is the one I have, Your Honor, but it doesn't have the correct cause number on it.
Oh, this is a MTRP. I'm thinking about the trial date. That's the motion to revoke probation. That cause number is the same number that we have here, which is 321-508. I'm talking about the other case.
I understand, Judge, but when it was given to me originally, this 324-508 was given to me as a 321-508-1.
That, trial was set December the 11th.
Okay, who was he, the attorney at the time? Who requested the setting? There's somebody's signature on there. Whose signature?
So this is, hold on. She's a co-defendant. Give me 1 second. It looks like Bruce Smith was on the case at that time.
So what happened? Bruce withdrew and you substituted?
Hold on.
I just received a appointment, Judge. I don't know how that occurred.
Mr. Smith was on Brianna Amber's.
Okay, that's the co-defendant.
So I don't see a reset from December.
Look, is that, he said he has a trial setting. What date was the case reset for trial?
It was December the 11th.
And there's no resetting? There's no notice of setting? Okay.
Sir, I don't see why it's written in the book. Right there.
Whose handwriting is that?
This is Glenda.
Oh, so she didn't give him a notice of resetting?
I don't know,
When was,
look, you
when
know what? Let me look on her other cases, maybe.
was Mr. Macy appointed?
Hold on, let me look at the other case. It could be on one of the other cases. If we don't separate the cases.
Right, that's why I don't understand why these two cases are separated out.
Here it is. It was in our other case, 321508.
Isn't that Macy's signature?
324.
That's the same signature I just saw.
There's two different cases. You have a 321508 and you have a 324508. And I don't know whose signature that is.
Oh, print that off. It looks, the signature I just saw on the sheet that he showed me, it looks like it's the same signature.
My understanding, and that's what I was trying to explain to the court,
Let me see
the
that.
one that I signed, I thought was for the new theft case.
Is that your signature?
Yes, Judge, but that's
Okay.
that's 321508. I was not but my understanding was that was for the new theft case, which is 324508.
Okay, so you don't have a resetting on 324508. And that's the case that's set for trial in April. Yeah, this is the same thing that you just showed me.
Yes, Judge.
Let me do this here. Let me come back to this here case. Okay, just